kind of behind on my hobonichi. If you're new here, I am an artist, an illustrator, and one of my resolutions that I've been trying to complete over the last few years is completely filling up a hobonichi techo. And essentially what a hobonichi techo is, it is a daily planner. So it has one entire page per day. I see a lot of people fill it up with sketches and such, and I have never successfully fully completed one, but I am really trying hard this year to do that, and I am a little bit behind, which is totally fine. I think I'm about like 4-ish days behind, and besides that, I kind of also want to get ahead just because I think I tend to get behind on like weekends or times when I like travel or spend a lot of time with other people. Let's have a little date where I catch up on my hobonichi. So these are kind of the supplies that I like to sketch with. I also have like a few things in here, but I have some Caran d'Ache water-soluble crayons. I have my Holbein colored pencils. These are the only colored pencils that I like to use. I also have Stabilo markers and fine liners. I have my Tombow, what are these called again? Tombow markers, they're like double-sided. I also have my teeny tiny watercolor palette. And like some few little pencils, pens, and stuff here and there. But let's get to catching up. So I'm practicing a lot of horses. I've been really into horses the last couple of years, but now that it's the year of the horse, I'm practicing them a little more. So I think I'm gonna build on that. And first I gotta get a little warmed up. As I mentioned before, I've kind of been attempting to fill up an entire hobonichi planner, well, hobonichi techo planner, I should specifically say, for many years now. I think I started buying these maybe 3 or 4 years ago now, and I've always switched back and forth between the passport size and this larger cousin size. I definitely prefer this larger size, I've established that, and I have just like never successfully fully filled one up. And I'm not like super expecting to do it this time around either, in the way that like maybe one would expect to, where like you sit down and draw every single day, just one page. I am just trying to approach it in more of a like, this is something that I check in with and keep up with, but there's not gonna be any shame or pressure, because I feel like that's what kind of has messed me up in the years before. And also, just as the years have gone on, I feel so much more confident in my artistic skills, but also like vision and interests and voice. So sketching kind of comes a lot easier for me now. I think in years prior, I just was not as familiar with myself as an artist, and I was not very good at knowing exactly how and what I wanted to draw, but I feel like now I'm super confident, and hopefully it'll only keep growing. But all of this to say that I think this could be the year that I get the farthest, hopefully. This is literally my first time using these in my hobonichi, and of course it has to happen on camera. I love making really ugly, weird sketches and stuff with watercolor. I'm so bad at using watercolor, but it's still really fun. So I love doing ugly little random stuff like this with watercolor. Forgot to use my pencil board, I just realized. Well, maybe I should start using that right now. This is consistently my favorite fountain pen. It's also my fanciest fountain pen. It's the Kakimori, I think, Forest Collection pen. But I have a little olive ink in here and it's so good. I really love my Tamagotchi pencil board, but especially the little spaceship diagram. So I want to see if I can make a little doodle like that. So I'm kind of doing a study on it, I'm kind of copying the kitchen area and stuff like that. Because this is kind of difficult perspective-wise. So I'm officially caught up, and also a little bit ahead. So I think I'm gonna call it a day for working in my hobonichi. And that's a wrap on today's hobonichi session. If you're interested in looking at tours of my hobonichi before I finish it, I will be posting those on my Patreon page. But other than that, again, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Before closing out today's vlog, I wanted to quickly mention our sponsor, which is of course Squarespace. If you don't know who Squarespace is, they're an all-in-one platform where you can create your very own website. And I run my website, my online art business, my portfolio, my Peachy Mail Club, a bunch of stuff all on Squarespace. They have obviously a lot of tools that help me achieve that. Something that I've been using a lot more this year is their newsletter campaign tool. I'm able to easily send the people that have subscribed to my newsletters and emails and heads up on like new stuff coming to the shop or new Peachy Mail Club stuff. So that's been super helpful. If you are interested in Squarespace, you can go to squarespace.com for a free trial and you can use my code for 10% off your first purchase.